I'm heading to the back room.
Okay. It's
Alex says
funny
hi.
that you're also in. We're not in the back room together, but we're in the back room together.
Hi, Squeaky. What's the matter?
Want some more pets?
Why don't you come up here? Where all the pets live. Alright, ready to talk to Wooklamat?
Searching for the words to say to Shale.
Boop, boop, boop.
I'm really sorry, but we're not sure what happened to Kashwa. The others are trying to learn what they can. Oh, Kashwa. We'd known such a day would come, but I wish we could have at least said goodbye. You knew then that she was already gone. We did. We all did. Kashwa forbid us from saying anything. Said she wanted to tell you herself when the time was right. I expect she was torn over how to reveal the truth to Aaronville. I see. I don't think anyone can blame her for keeping quiet. What is this balloon thing? Oh, there we go. The cat knocked over my toy and I had to figure out how to put it back together. I see. I don't think anyone can blame her for keeping quiet. But tell me, how are the people faring? Have they forgotten Zoral Jah already? No, they still remember him. We wonder if this might be the result of the gate at the summit being closed. Most are unaware of developments. They'll be relieved to hear that the king has been defeated, but at the same time, they're like to panic if they learn that the queen has disappeared. Right now, Geode is making contact with various government bodies, but it'd probably be best to keep it all under wraps for a time. Agreed. Once we resolve matters, I'll explain everything to the people. I consider it my duty. As for Zoral Jah's mechanical army, what's become of them now that he's gone? Ah, yes, about that. By the time, or at the time we suspect that Zoral Jah passed, the king's authority appears to have been transferred to Gulul Jah.
Jockers.
You mean to say Gulul Jah is the new king? While a coronation is required to make it official, for the moment, the system recognizes him as his father's successor. But
But I don't want this. I don't want to be king. Shakers.
it's not a decision you have to make right away. But given that the authority comes with the command of the army, you can't give it up lightly either. We can think on it later, but for now I want you to hold on to it, to what your father has left you.
Daughters. If you say so. Are you alright, Lamati?
Huh. Ugh, what is it? Why can't I... Ugh. Despite everything that's happened, all the terrible things my brother did, I still don't know how to feel towards him. What's wrong with me? Perfectly normal?
Yeah.
You think so? I'll take your word for it. For now we have things under control. Why not return to Tuliolal and rest up while the others handle the investigation? You know, I think I'll do that. It'll be good to see how things are at home and catch up with Kona.
Lakers.
Hey, why don't the two of you come too?
But won't everyone hate me?
Of course not. They might be a little unsure at first, but I'll set them straight. Besides, I want to introduce you to Kona, his new family.
Really?
Really? That is, if you're fine with it?
I am. I am.
Maybe you can get him some better clothes. Some of the nice bright ones. Then let's be off. We'll head directly to the palace to see Kona. Geralt is still being
Useless.
withholding.
I wonder if a teleport would have shared through there. I went out into section 9 if you want to mooch off my teleport.
I already teleported. It's free for me.
Oh. Aren't you special?
I'm guessing it didn't offer it to you because you hadn't disappeared by the time I'd left.
More like jazzy lol y'all. Ready to destinate?
Indeed.
You are returned! Wait there! I'm coming down! Where's Lamachi? What happened inside the dome?
Very long explaining hands. Continued explaining hands.
You weren't kidding.
Oh, sorry.
Thinky hand.
So my brother is gone. Yet the danger remains. And you must soon sally forth unto an unknown reality.
Hey, Kona!
Lamachi, is this boy perhaps...
This is Zorolja's son, Kululja.
see. Time did flow differently inside the dome. If he is our brother's child, then... Gululja, was it? My name is Kona, and I am Lamachi's brother.
You're her brother?
You'll find none more dependable than Kona. He's family, and he'll take good care of you.
A pleasure to meet you, Gululja.
A pleasure to meet you too, Uncle Kona.
Well, I suppose I am your uncle. But simply Kona will do.
You're all confused, and little wonder. Rest assured, all will be explained in due course. But for now, I want to make one thing clear. Gululja is his own person. He had no part in his father's crimes. If you have anger towards Zorolja you need to express, Kona and I will gladly hear you. But you will treat Gululja as you would any child, with kindness.
As we should. The boy's done no wrong.
Yes, the vow of resolve speaks true.
So, will you tell me what happened? Grahatia has given me a summary, but I would hear your detailed account.
Can we walk while we chat? I want to see how things are in the city.
In that case, let us make our way to Bright Plume Post. Our soldiers remain on high alert, but if the threat of invasion has passed, I will bid them take a well-earned rest.
Do, 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 do.
5 feet, then another cutscene. Gululja asserts he is his own person. What Lamont says, it was indeed Zorolja's realm inside the dome. A realm he ruled jointly with Sphene. He is the king of resolve and she is the queen of reason. Just like you and me here. Their people live very different lives compared to ours, but like us, they live them to the fullest. And Sphene is a big part of that. She's considerate, an approachable ruler who treats everyone as family.
You and her must have gotten along well.
We did. But out of love for her people, she's chosen the wrong path. They're good folks, the Alexandrians. They welcomed us into their homes, treated us with kindness and respect. But Zorolja slaughtered them. Slaughtered those he was meant to protect for his own ends.
By the gods. Tell me how this came to pass.
At least we don't have to, like, have them running behind us. That would have been rather irritating.
It's very lush here.
Yeah. What do you think is gonna be in here?
I don't know.
I mean, it's like a nice little house with a nice little view, but there should be an NPC here of some sort. Look, Lamont says, when his attack on Tuliolal failed, Zoralja sought to gain more power, so he ordered his people executed and harvested their souls.
What drove him to commit such an atrocity?
He claimed he wanted to bring the entire world under his dominion, but that was just a means to achieve his true desire.
My grandfather, he was a great person, right? Maybe my father wanted to prove he was his own person, that he wasn't just a great person's son. I dare say you are right. As the resilient son, our father's true-born heir, he bore the weight of expectation. That weight was clearly greater than any of us had imagined. That's probably why he was who he was, and why he didn't want me.
Damn it all. If only we tried harder to reach out to him. Let's keep moving.
Cute little matching umbrellas.
Yeah. Look, Lamont says, Zoralja had become unimaginably powerful. It was only with the Arcanum's help that we managed to defeat him. And now I have a responsibility to the people of Alexandria, and above all, to Gululja. I promised, didn't I? I wanted us to become family, and it isn't only out of obligation. Since I've gotten to know you, I've come to really like you. You might not be my nephew by blood, but we're family to the end. We'll always be there to help each other, isn't that right? Right.
Right!
You too, Arcana. After everything we've been through, we're already as good as family.
What?
What do you mean, what? The more family you have, the merrier, don't you think? Come on, let's head back into the barracks.
Shruggers.
Jealousers. Bonus as cutscene.
I'm glad I could hear what happened in the dome. But I'm sorry I had to bear such a burden, heavy burden, Lamati.
Don't be. As vow of resolve, it was something I had to do. Besides, it was your ingenious strategy that kept Tuliolal safe. Asking you to rule with me was definitely one of my better ideas.
It was because we all fought as one that we could repel the invaders. And then only with the aid of Vertra and his kin. Thanks to Alphino and Estinian interceding for us, we were able to swiftly forge an alliance with Radzat Han. And when the dragons appeared in our skies, I felt that this was it, the Tuliolol you had envisioned. We owe our new allies a great debt, and I hope we can repay them one day.
Indeed. Once I've dealt with matters, we should go and thank them in person.
The economist told me as much, but you still have work to do, yes?
Yes, I need to find Sphene. She harmed our people so that her own might live. But as I was raging at her deeds, I realized something. Just because Tuliolol is safe doesn't mean I can ignore what becomes of Alexandria. That's the kind of thinking that led to conflict in the old days. I want to help the Alexandrian people live in peace and happiness. And the only way to do that is to stop Sphene from walking her path.
Very well, Lamati. Just promise me you'll take care.
I promise, Kona. Nodders all around. Kona says,
While I had anticipated this, I still can't help but worry.
I'm sorry that I have to go away again so soon. But even setting Sphene aside, some of our own people may be among the endless. I can't just sit around and leave everything to the others.
I understand. I have matters here well in hand, so do what you must. Arcanum, for all you have done for us, for our nation and our family, I fear I can never express sufficient gratitude, but thank you, from the bottom of my heart. Oh, you gave us some roast renique.
Yum. Oak Lamont wishes to look in on her soldiers. Well, it was good to catch Kona up. Now we talk to the soul.
Who might this be from?
Hello? That's right. Arcanum are with me. Is that so? In that case, let's meet at Sunperch. See you soon. Y'shtola is heading back. I dare to hope she's found a way to pursue Sphene. If you all wanted to go ahead to Sunperch, I'll pay our soldiers a quick call. Apologies for the wait. You're all here, then that means...
Aye, we believe we found a way to travel to the reflection to where Sphene has retreated.
I was busy providing aid to Solution 9, so I haven't heard the details myself. Could you start from the beginning, Y'shtola? Per Sphene's own words, the gate atop Everkeep was opened and closed by the power of interdimensional fusion. And it was the artifact known as the key that allowed her to control it. According to Kettenram, the key was brought with me to the source 20 years ago. It was then kept here in the palace until its theft by Zoral Ja, who used it in Yasolani to fuse a portion of our world with this reflection. Following Zoral Ja's demise, Sphene claimed the key and disappeared through the gate. But where exactly did that gate lead? In seeking the answer, we took another look at Orogenics and made a startling discovery. As you all know, there should have been one more level at the summit of Everkeep. The 12th level, the King of Resolve's royal abode. Right, but when you actually went there, you saw that it doesn't exist. Curious, we analyzed Orogenics logs to see where the memories of the departed were being sent. And where should it be but through the gate to the missing 12th level? That level alone must have lain outside the fused region, and so was left behind. Then it means... the reflection to which Sphene has fled is her own. Indeed. 'Tis Sphene's homeworld, and she has returned there to join the memories...
Explaining music, sorry.
She has returned there to join the memories of her departed citizens. But as the key lies with her on the other side.
We haven't had the means to reopen the gate.
Forgive me, but I thought we already knew she had gone home, or at least it seemed obvious to me. What I want to know is, how do we pursue Sphene if the gate here is closed? We use another gate, and it just so happens we know where one is. The Sky Deep Cenote. Aye. All evidence suggests that gate there leads to the world whence the Alexandrians and I came. But assuming that's true, how can we open it? That is what we shall find out, using the code in this earring. As you'll recall, Kryle's earring is in fact a data storage device. An analysis of it yielded a code, something used to control a contraption, and a very large one at that.
Given the circumstances of Kryle's arrival at the source, we believe that said contraption is the gate to the Golden City. This is admittedly an educated guess, but we are quite hopeful that it will work.
To make such progress in so short a time, you really all are amazing. We couldn't have done it alone. The credit must go to the members of Oblivion for acquiring the data we needed, Shale especially. Right then, it seems the plan is set. To the Sky Deep Cenote.
Walkers.
That should have been voiced.
Boop-a-doo-boo. Boop-boo.
Ugh.
What?
The, Rogadin back there, his name is Lord Worm, and his face is just revolting.
Definitely a face.
Takanakona.
Begging your pardon, Arcanum. Might I have a moment ere setting forth?
Oh, you're already gonna give her the thing?
Yes, I had thought to save it till later, but in light of these developments, I feel now is the time.
Is this our expansion clothes?
As Lamati says, I have something for you. Please come with me to the Bayside Bevy. No, it's just tacos.
I mean, I won't say no to tacos.
Is that dinner?
Oh, I won't say no to tacos. Yeah, that's smarter.
We're suspiciously in front of an armorer. Let me know when you're ready to Kona.
Kona says.
Tuliolal is safe, and no small part to your valor. As a token of our appreciation, I have commissioned special equipment for you. While it is inadequate as an expression of gratitude, I pray it will serve you well in your coming mission.
It apparently incorporates foreign technology. Leave it to Kona to request such a thing, eh?
Mewazunte yonder has the equipment in his keeping. Just say the word and he will bring it out. Well, you're not gonna make us do a fucking 35-minute long walk. Everyone walk up to us cutscene.
Well, shall we check out our sets?
Well, that's neat.
What?
It sinks to 99, but when you level up to 100, it like the gear levels up, sort of.
Yeah, that's the way it worked for the last expansion too, didn't it?
Oh, I don't know.
Well, all upgrades. What do you think? Definitely needs a necklace.
Wrong color.
Can't change that yet. Haven't done the level 100 quest. It's gonna turn into my astrologian glam anyway, so. I will enjoy doing things with it after it is dyeable. Now, magical DPS. These might be worth not glamming.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, we'll see, but... still needs a necklace.
Uyghurs.
Do I go glam a necklace onto this? I don't know if the hat is my favorite.
Matter squeakers. What do you think of the tank set?
Think you look like you're gonna kick some ass. You okay if I take a second to tweak this? Justin says, as if there's any stopping you.
You're just lucky that this cat hopped up here right at this moment.
It was by design.
Oh, yeah? You sent him at this moment.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. Let's pick the answer set. Look at. They're kind of subdued.
Alright, let's try this. What are you laughing at?
You know what? You've seen the corn, right?
Yes.
You know what it's called?
No.
Called the corn servant.
That's a decision. Do I want the majestic or the Anemos weapon?
Majestic.
Alright. Oh, I guess I should check my ventures. Thank you for bringing me crap. Wow, that's even crappier crap.
Man, the double die is really so cool.
Are you previewing it?
Yeah.
I feel like I could actually double die mine, but I haven't Would I want to dye this? I kind of like the velvety look it's got going on already.
Hmm.
Alright, where are you? Where I left you. Those pants really weren't flattering. And I've got a necklace now. See? Not bad, right?
Yeah. Looks good.
Alright. I've gotten kind of used to going without one hiding my face, and none of them really matched this in the way that I liked, and I didn't like the hat that went with this. So,
Let's see.
ready?
Yep.
Book Lamont is eager to set off. With your shiny new gear, I reckon you're ready for anything. Come on, let's head to the Sky Deep Cenote.
Access to the area is personally restricted per my orders, so I shall accompany you.
Is the kid coming with us?
Kind of look like it.
Alright.
It's a long fucking way from everything. Sure wish I could fly.
You teleport us, I'll fly you.
You do that for me?
I haven't gotten flying in Solution or Heritage Found yet, so I suppose I should do that at some point. Let's see. I think that you are most suited to ride on tractor. Yeah, that looks like it balances out. Watch your head. Are we doing Alamigo?
Alamigo?
For pup?
Oh, she's saying something. I don't have that chat up then. Sure.
Where am I heading? Here, I guess. I'm not gonna get any reasonable sort of XP from there, so I don't really have to think about it, right?
Correct.
You healing?
Sure. Yeah, just fly us down there?
Huh? Man, that's a look.
Game on!
Making me heal a Dark Knight.
Yes. I mean, I could go as asked if you want me to.
It didn't. Okay, it didn't. First size turned on. Paying attention.
My portrait got reverted. How nasty. Oh, I really like the Picto's portrait.
Oh, I didn't see. It's cute. Right.
Or what?
Who's screaming? This boss compared to some of the bosses we've done in Dawntrail. I was out of that. That's bullshit. Hope doesn't trust you, confirm.
Because she didn't keep pulling.
No.
That was my bad. Thank you. Oh, this was fun.
I shall have to share these findings. Initiate soul extraction. Success.
Oh, did it take out the hands? Were there were hands, right?
Yeah.
The sound of the bells! My word, this data!
Too hard.
I guess. Do you mind that I'm pulling extra?
No. Oh, no, that's not.
For all that's a little bit of a snoozer, I do genuinely like this dungeon.
That's just because it gave you the mount.
It also has really fun weapons. Like, almost all the weapon drops I've gotten here, I've been like, ooh. Ooh, die.
You better cure yourself.
Why would you think that?
doesn't know how much more Xenos she has in her life.
I was definitely one of those people who was really frustrated with Xenos as a villain. But that was also kind of...
Swell is...
Yep.
knockback.
But I also, at the time, you know, we only had one expansion's worth of stuff, and if this was going to be the quote-unquote, like, new direction of the game, I was not... Oh, I would have preferred the Heavensward direction, but now that it's pretty clear, like, we're just doing different seasons. You know, they're different seasons of the show. And just because one season's like one thing doesn't mean that the other seasons will be, you know? I have a more balanced attitude about it now.
The knockback, right?
Which one you want to kill first, Swell?
Yeah.
Yes, just so.
Careful. I don't really care. It looks like we're going to... Oh, man.
Why am I addling it?
Have you the strength? The power to transcend.
Treasure acquired. Raw motion. Give us a mount.
I like that Togi. Too bad I don't care about striking. You gonna be ready to interrupt our MSQ with the menagerie?
Yeah.
Aaronville says the city of gold where it all began. Gulja says the place is a little scary. I don't know if I could come here alone. Why is he here in the first place? He's a tiny little kid. Alize says it feels like a lifetime ago that we were last here. Kyle says, and here we are again. Wiklamat says, Kona has already gone inside, but I couldn't help but take a moment. Just being here takes me back. It wasn't even that long ago that we visited for the rite. So much has happened since then. Truly, guided by my grandfather's letter, I crossed the sea in search of answers. What awaits us on the road ahead I know not, but I shall walk it to the end with you all.
Walk it to the end. Come on, let's go.
Electrope everywhere one turns, harboring vast amounts of lightning. This place is very much alive. Kryl, try holding your earring to the terminal.
No luck.
Don't give up yet. The terminal reads the code. It might just need higher clearance. Galulja, would you give it a try?
Me?
If the King's authority is passed to you, then the gate ought to open.
But I leave behind that which I've gained by the sweat of my brow. It is yours to embrace or spurn.
What?
Kryl is a baby Mamulja, confirmed.
Oh Jesus, I'm still wearing my stupid. I'm still in my white mage outfit.
Oh, really?
I didn't notice until just now.
The earring. It really was.
Baby Mamulja.
Remarkable. A void gate is forced open with a blast of ether, and thus appears as a tear in the fabric of reality. In contrast, this is the stitchwork of a master, neatly hemmed, without a thread out of place. A power to be reckoned with. But now isn't the time to marvel. If Galuljar can open the gate, then so too can Sveen close it. 'Twould be wise to employ magics in its defense, both to maintain its stability and ward off interference. While I am able to invoke said magics, I cannot sustain them alone. I require another to channel with me, and in unison.
For that role, I do humbly volunteer myself. But even our combined efforts offer no certainty of success. Might we prevail upon the two of you to lend your support?
Of course. If coordination between mages is required, few would be better suited than Alize and myself.
Shall I remain as well?
While your presence would be welcome, I'd rather you joined the expedition team. For despite our earnest efforts, the gate may well end up closed once more. In such a situation, it may fall to those on the other side to devise a method to reconnect our worlds. A task with which you are not unfamiliar, as I recall.
I have faith... But should... So, assuming Wook-Lamart, Kryl, and Erenville are a given for this foray, I'll make myself useful here by guarding those who are maintaining the gate. Should any threats emerge, from the world beyond or otherwise, I'll deal with them.
As will I. Which leaves you free to head in there and do what you do best.
Which are you leaning towards? I don't want to go 3.
2.
Alright.
It's fine. Really. Mostly.
Just don't let him bear the burden alone. Do you hear?
Any people? Estinian.
Yeah. Hey, it's the cutscene from the interest.
From the what?
From the intro. The Dawntrail where he kills the lizard and they all eat him.
Yep, yep. You ready to advance?
Mm-hmm.
Wilclamont says cutscene.
Are Alphinaud and Alice gonna die holding the gate open for us?
Whenever you're ready.
Only if they can come back later from statues. Wait, that's last
We'll protect the
expansion.
portal. Keep it open no matter what.
Beyond lies an unknown reflection. Short of asking an Ascian, we unfortunately have no way of identifying which one it is.
Well, what we do know is that it's Fiend's domain. The place where she brings back those who've been lost. So for now, why don't we call it the Unlost World? Right. Let's go.
Oh.
What in the world?
How to describe the sheer amazement we felt when we emerged on the other side of the portal? I fear words do not do it justice. Before us was a vibrant world where the memories of the departed abided and reveled in bygone days. Living memory, or so the Endless called it. How they laughed and smiled as they reminisced upon unfulfilled dreams, alive in all perceivable ways, yet knowing no loss. So resplendent was every ilm of this paradise. The words rose unbidden to my lips. All this time, it was here, the city of gold.
There's a hunt train passing by. There's a balloon vendor down there. Off we go.
Music here is nice.
Yeah, I like it.
There are a fucking lot of people doing the train. Holy shit. I don't know if you have shout chat turned on.
No, I have it in a different tab.
Game on!
I need you to not lay directly on my keyboard. We've done this for 10 years. You know you don't lay directly on the keyboard. Sprawl your butt on the keyboard, and I fucking put up with it. But you can't just lay on it.
Oh, there. But I wanna. It looks comfy.
Oh no.
Fall off.
Yep.
You're not supposed to do that.
Yeah, now you have to walk all the way back up.
Yep, it's true.
Alright, we ready to do this?
Yep.
What is this?
The Royal Menagerie.
The Wreath of Snakes. Got it.
I don't think I can do that yet.
It's my portrait.
This fight was really hard when it first came out.
Yeah.
Hmm.
It was like multiple disbands before clear.
Uh-oh.
It is not that hard anymore, but it is still fun, I think.
I'm sure they nerfed the shit out of it, yeah. No, our bridge. We were running across that. So cool. I did not remember how to play Reaper.
Why do I have 20 more health in this windmill? I guess my gear isn't. Oh.
Only 2 people have fancy portraits.
I just screwed mine up. How am I charged though? Go to the water.
Yep.
Not that far.
But don't walk off the edge. It's not a platform. Hey, where is your specification? Hello?
When do we need to step in the water?
If he starts doing fire shit. Don't step in the water if he starts doing lightning shit. Do not stand in the water.
Roger.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Someone has the really annoying voice. Ah!
Um. Oh, I hear it. Are they Mikote?
I think so.
We just gotta find the Mikote and we know the traitor. Owie.
Ouch.
You cheated and became a dragon. Fuck you, Xeno.
Hope ready to click.
Time maneuver. Aw, man. Wow, this is so hard.
Gameplay.
2D. Quick time event.
You gotta admit this is pretty fun though.
I mean, we are on a dragon, but
I
it's
also
Xeno.
like this song.
Wee.
Don't run to the left or right. You don't want to be on the blue beam.
He just disappears. Alright, video game. That's not how that works.
When the tail slaps down, don't be under it, and then kill the tail. Wow, they nerfed the shit out of the health of the tail. Either that or people are just like really fucking on it in this raid, which is awesome. Just run away. Don't be under the tail. Kill the tail.
Oh, it's gonna destroy the platform.
If we don't just fucking straight kill him before he does it, Jesus.
Yeah,
out of the
this
middle?
is not even. This is pretty stupidly easy right now. The extreme of this is really cool.
Is this where we limit break?
Floor is ice now. Careful.
Goodbye. I'm not the only baddie. Woohoo!
We didn't even see Akmon.
Yeah, this is a. Should have tried to minimum item level it.
Then I just die even more.
Yeah, but that's the fun.
Suspicious.
Enjoy your cutscenes.
Thanks. I love cutscene.
Off we go to MSQ land.
Have fun. Thanks for the help.
No problem. Beebadorp, beebadorp.
Beebadorp, beebadorp.
How's that walk up here treating you?
It's fine, really. I'm not sure what of my portrait is incorrect, but...
Oh, is mine actually working? Good, right? Welcome back.
Mine... My gear is supposedly all correct. My portrait doesn't say it needs updating. But... I did something wrong. I think it's because half of my glamour plate is, empty, probably.
Hmm.
But... Alright. See, I assumed that this was, there was a lightning calamity, and it was like some remnant of lightning calamity land.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, ready to talk?
Mm-hmm.
Amazing, absolutely amazing. We've literally stepped into the Yokoi legend. Whichever reflection this may be, 'twould seem the barrier between here and the source is thin in Yoktel. That would explain
the Yokoi's visions and the location of the gate.
Hey, Aaronville, that volcano over there, you don't suppose it's real, is it?
An actual volcano spewing forth lava in the middle of a city? I'd like to see that.
Hey, you never know. Look, there's a path down. Let's see where it goes.
Down? Just guessing. Good ball.
Funny, they've got those little castle tower things going down, and then they have like the office buildings, and it's certainly a mix of shit. I like this yellow brick road though. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Strange. Though I've never been to this place before, it somehow makes me feel nostalgic. Unlike Everkeep with all its advanced technology, here it's brick and stone. It's like we traveled to the past.
The differences may be more superficial than you think. Take a good look at the buildings around us. There's electrope everywhere, along with myriad contraptions. Like how Sphene projects her images onto soldiers, I believe the city's appearance is artificial. The Aetheryte is identical to the one in Everkeep, is it not? This suggests that this place is Alexandria.
That would be a fair assumption. In light of all this, could it be the city is Everkeep's missing 12th level?
Welcome, friends. Welcome.
Who are you?
My name's Constancy. Like you, I am an Endless. We've been recreated from the memories of those who have exhausted their souls, the departed, in other words. Great effort is taken to ensure the integrity of your memories, so it will feel no different from when you were flesh and blood.
Go along with it for now.
I am a caretaker here at Living Memory, City of the Endless, and it is my pleasure to provide guidance to newcomers such as your good selves.
City of the Endless. At a glance, there seem to be many different facilities. What kind of a place is this?
Simply put, it is a recreational attraction. The city is divided into 4 areas, each of which captures scenery that once defined our continent. In this way, we ensure that what is lost is not forgotten, that all precious memories endure forevermore. In Everkeep's early days, this place was used by the living, but it was made as a haven for the Endless hundreds of years later. Now then, if you would please follow me, I shall give you a guided tour. Do take care, as wildlife brought here for preservation roams freely.
Hold on a moment. While a tour would be interesting, it's Sphene that we've come to see.
Oh, so you wish to meet the Queen. In that case, you're in luck. It was just announced that Her Majesty will enter into a slumber, but there is still time. If you try calling to her before the Meso terminal in the center of the city, she will likely appear.
I'm not sure how things work around here, but let's head to this Meso terminal. Our thanks, Constancy. We'll take you up on the tour next time.
I shall look forward to it. Good luck seeking out Her Majesty.
He's like, we have Thancred at home. Face.
Yeah, it is sort of the problem. Like, there's only so many different faces.
Variations.
Yeah, so once you have enough characters, you just sort of...
So they've got...
Do you see the little bat on the drink here?
Oh, that's great. I think these are marble biscuits? Or something. Maybe not. Maybe they're that eyeball symbol that was on things. So you see how the there's a wind thing on this one and a water thing on that one?
Oh.
So I'm guessing earth and fire are over there. Yeah, looks like it.
There's a lookout over here. Someone lookied.
It really is like a theme park.
Yeah.
This is like a DNA helix pathway.
Surprised the PS4 can render this zone.
Mm-hmm. I talked to her.
Sven? Are you there? If you are, say something. We need to talk. Sven.
That you should come here.
I haven't known you long, Sven, but I know you have a good heart. Your love for your people is proof of this. I can't let you do what you're trying to do. And deep down, I don't think you want to do it either.
I want a world without suffering. A world where nothing is lost. Would that such a place existed. But the endless only grow in number, and ever more life forces needed to sustain them. Within the barrier, we have managed to curb the cycle of rebirth these few hundred years. But we've reached the limit. That is why I looked to interdimensional fusion, to harvest what we needed from your world. From your people. And with the key, we will have it.
And once you've plundered our world of ether, what then? Will you do the same to others? All men eventually die. If you make endless of everyone, you will never have enough ether to sustain them. You but prolong the inevitable.
Sven, if you would nevertheless persist in this folly, we must stand against you. For we too have people we cannot lose, places to which our hearts belong.
Damachi, I would have loved nothing more than to work hand in hand with you to tend our nations. But fate is cruel. By the time it had brought us together, our futures had already been written. The kind and gentle Queen Sven was too weak to serve her people, and so she will serve them no more. I will erase all memories of the living Sven, she who has cursed me with this soft and powerless nature. Freed from conscience, I shall become a ruler that can protect Alexandria. A devourer of worlds. When two nations cannot protect their own without doing harm to the other, there can only be one resolution. It is a hard truth, but one you understand, don't you?
3?
Sure.
Or 1?
Yeah, I was basically just not 2.
Not 2. Where are you leaning?
3 is fine.
Alright.
1 is a little more combative, I guess. Although, like, let's be real, that's where it's going.
I'm afraid we're out of time. The process has begun, and it cannot be stopped.
Mesoterminal memory deletion in progress. Mesoterminal memory deletion in progress. Upon completion, interdimensional fusion will commence.
Speed!
I'm ready.
What are we to do now, damn it? I felt that I'd come to understand Sven, but I'm still clueless. Utterly clueless. Have some mesquite juice? What Lamont says. Doesn't seem like we can do much else here. Let's return to the Aetheryte for now. The caretaker, Constancy. Perhaps he can tell us more about the business of Sven going into a slumber. So what do you want to bet the last trial is gonna look like that figurehead up there?
We'll have to do dead ends first.
That gemstone trader? They all just say some version of "Where's Constancy? He's not here."
Hmm. Ready to destinate?
Mm-hmm. He's nowhere in sight. Perhaps he's taken other recent arrivals on a tour.
Looking for someone, are you?
Yes, he was here just earlier, a fellow named Constancy. Wait, what? Hello, everyone. You made it here as I knew you would. Is that who I think it is?
Gotta be.
It is. It's Kashua. None other. This is the first time some of you are seeing me in the proverbial flesh, isn't it? Feast your eyes, then. She who was controlling that unassuming machine was a ravishing Shatona maiden. It was a bit much, wasn't it? Ignore me.
So it was true. That you're here means...
I tried to tell you. So many times, but my courage always failed me. I am indeed an endless. Have been for quite a while now. Erenville. Now, you've come to stop Sphene, yes? I can help with that, but I have a request to make.
You know how to stop her, then?
While there are no guarantees, your coming here makes it a distinct possibility. As my wish is relevant to your mission, will you hear me out? You can decide what to do afterwards.
Otters.
Excellent. To begin, we'll need to head to a different area. See that sentry? Have them grant you access to the zip line. Zip line? What's that? A fun little mode of transport. They don't see much use, though, as we Endless can teleport freely within living memory. This particular line will take you to a zone called Canal Town. I'll be waiting for you there. With that endearing pushiness, it could only be Kashua. Let's go.
Errors.
Mm-hmm. You don't seem to be... Beep, bloop. Error user registration confirmed. I bid you welcome to Canal Town, the resort of romance and relaxation. Please enjoy your stay.
Thanks, pink-faced robot.
What a charming place. That's them. The people Sphene strives to protect. They look happy. So, what's this request of yours? I want you to erase us. Erase the Endless. What? I'm gonna drink. Ready to talk to Kasha?
Yep.
Cutscene. Oh, come now. Spare me those gloomy faces. Being alive, you're the only ones who can do this. We won't have a better opportunity than now when Queen Sphene is busy preparing to initiate interdimensional fusion. It's wrong to sacrifice others to sustain the Endless. This I firmly believe. But talking to you now, you seem as real as any of us. And if you need an answer right away, I don't know if I can give it. Is there a reason we need to act so soon? Because, as you've just said, it's wrong to sacrifice others to sustain us. Remember, we need life force. Other forms of aether don't cut it. In the beginning, we managed with the aether of those who died in the barrier, but as our numbers grew, there began to be a shortage. That's why Queen Sphene looked to other sources. Even the aether I'm composed of may have come from victims of the attack on Tulio Lal. I can't bear that thought. Can't bear to exist because someone died. We'd probably feel the same way if we were in your shoes, but what exactly are you asking us to do? In each zone, there's an enormous data storage device called a terminal. That's where our memories are kept. If you shut down a terminal, the memories within will disappear, along with those Endless created from them. But does
this need to be done now? Can't we stop Sphene first and then take it from there?
It's precisely in order to stop Sphene that it must be done now. Her own memories are stored within the mesoterminal, which stands at the heart of living memory. As you would expect, the terminal's defenses are extremely tight, but it has moments of vulnerability, such as when it's just finished calculations, which we can exploit to shut it down from within. While we wait for that opening, we erase the Endless. Once we are gone, Sphene will no longer have reason to plunder aether from other worlds.
Would Sphene simply allow us to shut down the terminals?
In preparation for fusion, the mesoterminal is currently performing massive calculations while gathering energy. Even if the system notices us, it cannot easily suspend the process. Rather than doing so, I believe it will attempt to accelerate the timetable and bridge worlds before the plan can be thwarted. It wouldn't be a decision Sphene would wish to make, but she would be able to save those who are stored in the mesoterminal at least. There's sense in your strategy, and in resolving to stop Sphene we had anticipated it might come to this. But to actually talk about erasing the Endless is difficult. You needn't feel any guilt. No matter how lifelike we may seem, we Endless are but facsimiles crafted from memories. Besides, stopping Sphene requires that you shut down the mesoterminal, which sustains all of us. Sooner or later, it will need to be done. If we are to be erased, let it be before more people come to harm. Living, breathing people with futures they deserve to experience. I'm leaning 1.
Yeah.
So there's really no avoiding it.
No.
Thank you for respecting my wish. And as a personal request, while her actions cannot be condoned, I ask that you afford Queen Sphene a measure of understanding. Know that she herself didn't choose to become an Endless. It was preservation that made the choice for her. She was powerless to resist her purpose. What do you mean? The Sphene you know is an ideal that preservation brought to life. Harnessing the love the living Sphene bore for her people, they brought forth an eternal queen whose primary directive is to preserve the Endless. But as you know, the Endless consume ether. Sphene was compelled to find ways to procure it, and that compulsion has driven her to resort to interdimensional fusion. What, are you telling me the original Sphene wouldn't have chosen this? What the Queen might have done, only she herself would know. But the scientists of preservation have vanished, leaving their created Queen to walk alone. So as you go about your mission, think not that you're stopping a ruthless villain, rather that you're relieving a troubled soul of her burden. Alright, Kasha, we understand now. Both your reasoning and your feelings. But before we erase the Endless, I'd like to know them. I'd like to know what she fights tooth and nail for. If we're going to reject someone's beliefs, let it be after we've come to understand them. This is a lesson I learned from the Rite of Succession. I realize we're pressed for time, but if it's alright with you, I want to meet with as many people as I can. You truly are Gulul Jaja's kitten. Well, the calculations will take a while still. It should be fine if we do this as we proceed to the terminals. I'm with you. We might not be able to learn everything, but it would nevertheless be meaningful if we could glimpse the hearts of those who inhabit this place before we set them free.
Otters.
I'll leave it to you then. When you've finished here, come and find me at the fountain near that big clock tower. Right, let's split up and find some locals to speak with. Really is a lovely place. You should run along and enjoy it while you can.
A kitty cat. Talking to Erastus.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome, welcome. Have a browse and let me know when you're ready to order. You're here on that lady's recommendation as well, I take it? Nodders.
Nodders.
I had been wondering what the Endless do for sustenance, so it seems a good opportunity to learn. Oh ho! This is your first time eating, is it? The food here is created using aether and memory data. To us, it tastes just like the real thing. How about it? Would you care for some popcorn? Let's give it a try, shall we? That's the spirit. Find a table you like and I'll bring it right out. And lest you worry, there's no charge. All the food is free here. Food created with memory data. How will this taste the living, I wonder? Like bats.
Mm-hmm. Bat flavored.
Well, as they say, there's only one way to find out.
It's poisoned. Adventure over.
You sample a handful of popcorn. While it has texture, you can detect no taste whatsoever. Good gods, it tastes like nothing at all. I mean, it's amazing! I've never had such tasty popcorn. It's our best, not our best seller for nothing. And what about you?
The saltiness is exquisite.
Going with it's interesting again, just because that's my... I just like seeing the saddened faces from the onlookers.
My onlookers are clapping.
It's always special watching newcomers eat for the first time.
Did your flashback have disappointed people or cheering people?
Cheering people. They're just like the people of Everkeep. Their communal spirit, their delighted smiles, exactly the same. Thank you for your custom. Come again anytime. By the way, prior to this, a young man caught my eye near the canal. He appeared to be searching for something, and rather frantically. Did you perchance see him too? No? I must say I'm curious as to what has him so flustered. Could you help me look for the fellow? My thanks. Let's head to where I saw him.
Hey, you got to talk for a while. Do you see the marble keychains?
Pretty great. Really leaning into the squirrel suit.
Yeah. Graha says.
Twould seem he is no longer in the vicinity. Let us keep looking. Whatever it is troubles him, perhaps we can use this assistance. Rahatia wishes to track down the troubled Endless. I cannot claim to know exactly how Endless behave, but hopefully our man has not gone far. Let us split up to search for him. He's an Eldite with fair hair.
And a kitty cat meowing.
You heard the kitty cat?
Mm-hmm.
That's nice. Squeak. Squeak, squeak. Find him.
Clicking.
Gods, strike me down. We reunite again after 100 years, and what should happen? Yes, my apologies. But I'm in some haste. If you have something to say, please make it brief. Your friend noticed that I seemed troubled? Been looking for me? What kind souls you are. I've lost something important. The engagement ring intended for my beloved. A lanky, monkey-like fiend stole it from me. After running hither and thither, I managed to locate the beast in yonder square, but I'm uncertain how I should take the ring back. Once, I might have considered fighting for it, but given the shortage of aether, the danger is simply too great. If I were to be struck down and my essence dispersed, I'm not like to be remade for a long time. I cannot risk that. No, not after my beloved has finally been given form again after 100 years. Though it pains me to do so, I shall give upon the ring, but I thank you for your kind concern. Go slap some monkey.
Sounds like the right thing to do. So where we find monkey?
Destinating. Thieving Thorbalan.
So, Wuklamot's gonna get her closure with Namika up here, huh?
It seems likely. Boom, boom. Oh, to see you again. Is there something else? Good heavens, this is the ring. You took it back from the beast? Thank you. Thank you ever so much. I see you've already resolved the situation, Arcanum. You must be the friend who first noticed me. I owe you my gratitude as well. My name is Euclase. I was planning to propose to my beloved with the ring, and thanks to you I can do just that. Well, well, that is a cause to rejoice indeed. Did the two of you meet here? No, we were sweethearts in life, but I died young, and she only followed me decades later. Even then, our reunion wasn't yet to be, for the aether shortage means not everyone can be recreated. I had to wait until but recently to see her again. A reunion beyond death. Such a thing would be possible here, I suppose. I assume you're newly arrived? While our memories are stored in the terminals, less than 1 in 10 of us has been given form at present. I myself have been reincarnated 3 times now, and each time there seems to be fewer of us. It's fairly a miracle that my beloved and I could meet. I see. Given the circumstances, the chances of existing concurrently with an acquaintance would be slim indeed, and slimmer still for a loved one. Truly, this is why I decided to do that which I failed to do in life, ask her for her hand. With her regulator, she was spared the sadness of my death. Even so, she never took another man for the rest of her days. She told me that. She told me that, although she couldn't remember me afterwards, she could never shake the feeling that someone precious had been part of her life. The sweet fool. The ring represents a yearning I have long carried, though I know full well it is only a construct, like these bodies of ours. There is a part of me that wonders if this is wrong, not that I expect us to exist forever, even in this form. But to be with the one I love once again and make her happy, however wrong this world may be, I have nothing but gratitude for Queen's Fiend. Now, if you'll excuse me, I shall go make that proposal. I've made her wait long enough as it is. This isn't much, but please accept it as a token of my thanks. Tickets? For the gondola. To ensure that order is preserved, we must observe the proper way of doing things even here. It's very much like Queen's Fiend to make it so, is it not? Take care, my friends, and see to it you have no regrets. I mean, doesn't that just mean that his wife outlived all the people that she may have?
I mean, I guess now she remembers what she forgot, I would guess. Like, those memories were stored.
Well, I think it's about time we rejoined the others. But what do you say we go by gondola? I expect it won't be possible to do so once the terminal has been shut down. Come then, let us seek a vessel at the pier. Boop, 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 boop. We can push off at any time. Mind the gap when you board. That one Graha YouTuber will be very happy about this scene.
Do you remember what I said to you before all this? That life is a series of journeys, that you must be true to yourself, for indeed, there's no telling what awaits. I don't know about you, but I certainly didn't expect to behold such sights. The future is as fluid as the water beneath us, truly. Tell me, my friend, have you ever wished to be reunited with someone who has passed away? I have. I do. But I think, above all else, I wish that they had lived. If only for one more day. Just one more day. A joyous one, if I could choose. I did all that I could to make it happen. I tried everything, and spared nothing. In that manner, I was able to keep some few souls out of harm's way, but so many were beyond my power to save. What would I have done then, had I this? And you? Can you imagine yourself spending eternity here, knowing no loss?
The angry outrunner over there.
It's the... Yeah. You see the mob over there is called a Remembered.
Oh, that's great. Ready to Graha?
Mm-hmm.
'Twas nice to chat with you again, my friend. Feels as though been some time. Having met endless like you classe, I feel I've come to understand Sphene a little better. Anyone would wish those dear to them a long and happy future. She bears the burden of this desire for all her subjects. Yet, as Kryl said, we too have people we cannot lose. Come, Arcanum. We can get to the fountain via yonder bridge.
$129 yalms west.
Gonna get us attacked by a Remembered in the middle of that
Yeah,
gazebo.
this spot is really pretty. I want housing here.
This zone is huge.
See the block thing?
Yeah.
I wonder about that. 220 on southeast. We'll get them later, right?
Yeah.
Did you want me to fly you around and get you some stuff?
I'm not super worried about it.
Okay. If you wanted to do that after we wrap up MSQ, I'd be happy to help.
Sure.
I've got such a super serious mount for this super serious zone.
We've got a long cutscene coming up.
Ready to look?
Yep.
Kryl and Erenville are still out and about, it seems. So how was it? What are your impressions of those you met? It was great. Everyone was so happy. Just talking to them made me happy too. What about you?
Explainy hands.
Explainy hand singular. Sweethearts reunited? That's a miracle. Well, it's a miracle after a fashion. The system strives to make such encounters possible. If you meet someone you know, it's probably not by chance. The terminals hold information on unfulfilled longings and use them to orchestrate reunions like you classes.
I see. That the terminals can do this is impressive indeed. There is one thing I do not understand. According to Euclase, his beloved passed away decades after he did, yet they appeared to be of like age.
Ah, yes. People are not necessarily recreated as they were when they passed away. The appearance of an endless, I speculate, reflects the happiest period in their life. Is that the case for you, then? Not that I can tell how old you are as slowly as your people age. I'm not sure, to be honest. I have so many happy times, it's hard to know which one applies. I'm insufferably inquisitive. Whether it's nature or technology, I can't help but want to learn more about the world around me. You might say discovery is what gives me joy. It made me happy in life, and may have been a blessing afterwards. The other endless are content with what they have here, you see. They don't develop the urge to leave. But I was so determined to see the world again that I taught myself how to gain control of a vessel and ventured outside. Heh! You're a proper rebel.
Nodders.
Well, that's enough about me for now. While we wait for Krylan and Eleneshpa, I have a favor to ask of you. As you may have noticed, most of the fountains here aren't running. That's because despite its shiny appearance, the city is centuries old and everything is dreadfully run down. Fountains apparently were used to put on magnificent shows, and I was hoping that we could get them working again. Giving the control units a dose of ether should be enough to restore the circuits and switch them on, but being an endless, I'm unable to do that. I realize this is a selfish request, but at the last, I'd like to treat the people here to the display. Just leave it to us. I'd love to see the show myself.
Punchy fist.
Thank you. The control units are built into the surrounding lampposts. If you tend to a few of them each, you'll be done before you know it. Once the fountains are fixed, we can round up Eleneshpa and Kryl and head to Hydro Terminal together.
So the time is nigh. Come, let us set to it.
These NPCs are talking about a place from Final Fantasy IX.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. I clicked.
We've switched on the circuits like you asked.
Thank you, everyone. Hopefully, this does the trick.
Oh. Amazing.
Wow! Look, Mother, look!
It's beautiful. I've never seen anything like it.
Wuklamat! Oh, where are you? Wuklamat!
By the gods, it's Namika.
Begging your pardon, but I'm looking for a child. A small Shibrali girl. Have you seen her by chance?
You are Namika, aren't you? It's me, Wuklamat. Don't you recognize me?
Oh, what am I to do? The child and I, we aren't related by blood, but she's as dear to me as my own.
It's all right. You found her. I'm here.
You? Could it be?
Yes, Namika. You know these eyes, this voice. It's me, Wuklamat.
Oh! It is you! Oh, how silly of me. But if you're here, then that means...
No. I'm still alive.
Oh, good. Thank the gods for that. But what power has brought us together again? This isn't a dream, is it?
It's not a dream. Or rather, it is a dream come true. I so wanted to hear your voice one more time.
Just look at you, my Wuklamat. Stronger and more assured than I've ever seen. Such hazards you must have braved and hardships endured to come so far.
It was tough, but I made it thanks to my friends. And to you, Namika. I'm the person I am now because you always believed in me. Because you loved me as if I were your own daughter. Thank you. Thank you. You're everything I could have asked for. The best mother.
Ah, I'm so glad. Looking back, I've had a blessed life. And it was because I was a part of yours. When I lost my child to illness, I thought I'd never know happiness again. But it rekindled in my breast the instant you smiled your little smile at me. You became my purpose. My joy.
You were mine too.
To have this chance to speak with you again and leave nothing unsaid. I know not how or why, but I am grateful. So grateful. Where you must go, I cannot follow. But know that I'll always be with you. Take care of yourself. Promise me.
I will. Mama. I will. And one day, we'll meet again. I understand why Sving cannot bear to let them go. What as painful as it is to part, we're meant to live and die. To let go and let others carry on in our stead. We can't cling to everything forever. Come, let's keep moving.
It would have been the right place to deploy hug technology. Hundred yalms south. Ready?
Oh.
Just to make sure, Kashua, you're not going to disappear when we shut this terminal down, right? Not just yet. It's the Aero terminal in the northwestern zone that holds my memories.
I bet we go there last.
You already know how to operate the terminal. It's the same process as the fountain's control. I leave it to you to decide when to shut it down. Doing it so will cause the endless here to fade away along with this beautiful scenery. If you still wish to speak with the people or see the sights, you'll want to do that first. Yes?
Yeah.
I feel like this is New Game Plus territory if you want to, like, wallow in it.
Sit tight, everyone.
Sorry. Well, that's too bad.
That it's not as pretty permanently.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was, gorgeous. Ready?
I'm talking to the... Alright, I'm ready.
This hurts. I'd be lying if I said otherwise. But it's the only way now is forward. Kashua says, "Don't torment yourselves. I ask this of you, so the burden lies with me. And remember, we Endless are but facsimiles created from memories. You needn't feel guilt for erasing us. Be that as it may, it's so hard to say goodbye. It is. Nonetheless, it's our duty as the living to know and remember them. So let's pull ourselves together and keep at it. Keep seeking them out. I'd appreciate that. Come, let's head to the next zone. Yesterland, it's called, and another zip line in the Gate of Remembrance will take you there. But I ought to mention, while shutting down Eternal should erase the endless bound to it, those with strong unresolved feelings may linger for a time. If you encounter such individuals, perhaps you could lend them an ear, for their hopes are proof they once lived. So that's how we get quest givers here, huh? For the Aether Currents?
Yep.
Just teleport back?
Yeah. Gave me 70 kills.
I'm just that nice.
System reboot complete. Bleep bloop. Error error. User registration confirmed. Confirmed. I bid you welcome to Yesterland, where the dreams of children and inner children alike come true. Please enjoy your stay.
Amazing. Is this also a recreation of an actual place? Recreation? After a fashion. Yesterland is themed upon a period of peace before the storm surge had engulfed the world in conflict. It was a golden age for Alexandria, and they've captured it here in the form of an amusement park.
Well now, another large-scale attraction.
Put in mind of Lai Meg, or it feels like Golden Saucer?
It's exhausting just being here. No, I'm putting a line of Limeg, I think.
Same. You mean
you've visited the Pixie's Garden of Dreams? Thank goodness you're still with us. It's all too easy to lose oneself in such a wondrous place. By the time you think to leave, dozens of years may have already passed. And perhaps the very same could be said of this place.
On the far side of Yesterland is a castle. That's where the terminal is located, in the basement. I'll go on ahead and wait for you there. Take what time you need to get acquainted with the locals. Have fun now.
Glad I have done the Pixie Squad.
Yeah, I kind of wonder what Eureka dialogue we've missed along the way. Like before, we'll speak with the Endless. We'll learn what's dear to them before doing what we must. Right, let's start by exploring and getting our bearings. Ugh. See the ghosts? Do you see the... Oh, you're fighting. Oh, and I'm not on Red Mage. Different buttons. So if you look inside, this has the Sabatender drinks. Chipmunk cookies, Mogul cookies. Yeah. Alright. There, miss. We were just talking about Sir Otis. Do you know him? He's a bit odd and doesn't get jokes, but he's really strong and can vanquish fiends in a flash. He's probably out fighting right now. When I grow up, I want to be strong like him.
But everyone wants more of my Otis voice.
Some Spriggans. What Spriggans ever do to you?
What? But my thanks for your timely aid.
Your bait's so strong!
That was amazing, Otis! And you too, mister!
Ha ha ha! Fiends such as these are naught to be feared.
Well then, dealt with it already, have you?
Be at ease, one and all. So long as I, Sir Otis, live and breathe, no citizen shall come to harm.
Otis! Of all the people, could you really be that Otis?
I'm certain I do not know what you mean by that, Otis. I am who I am, and I should very much like to know who you are.
You're Sir Otis Villona, Lord Captain of the Royal Knights of Alexandria, yes? We met you while searching for Gululja. You cooked a most delicious repast for us, fought beside us in Solution 9.
Gululja. Solution 9. I've never heard of such things. These events of which you speak are utterly unknown to me, as are you. I'm quite confident I would recall if we had met before. Could this be? Villainy! You seek to bewilder me for purposes most foul!
No villainy intended, I swear. Tell me I'm not mad. This is definitely the Otis we know, right?
An earlier version?
Yeah.
I say! What are you whispering about there? Wait! I've no time for this. I must attend to my preparations for the founding celebration. The children begged and begged that I perform in the marquee play, and I cannot possibly disappoint them. I take my leave of you. Good day!
Gods, what a surprise to meet Otis. He might not be the exact same as the one we met in Heritage Found, but still. Thinking back, he mentioned he was a test subject for soul preservation. That might explain why he's here in this way. In any case, I'd love to talk to him some more. There's some things I need to tell him.
Yo, die!
Right, let's go after Otis. He's bound to know about the past, about the Alexandria of old, as well as Sphene when she was a living person. Problem is, he doesn't seem to be in the mood to talk. Perhaps we can offer to help him with this founding celebration. That might warm him to us. He set off this way, come on. At what point do you want to go buy stuff?
How hungry are you?
I mean, I ate the leftover nanchan, so I'm not starving.
I sort of figure we will get to a sort of logical stopping point thing, and then I'll go get food, and then we'll cook and then eat. So we'll have like a break, and then we'll try to prevent ourselves from being in the game tonight.
I don't think we're gonna succeed at that. There's a ether current over here somewhere. 97 yalms northwest. $42 yalms west. There it is.
I want that Outrunner mount. It's gonna be a chore.
Do we know where it comes from yet?
Yeah.
Do you know where the alpaca mount comes from yet?
Yeah.
If it's from beating the MSQ, you can just tell me yes.
It is from beating the MSQ.
Okay. Oh, there we go.
What the fuck is it?
The big rainbow stairs?
Yeah.
Cool. Otis has cutscene.
Are you harmed, or are you unharmed? The latter, methinks. To which her highness replies with her winsome smile. I am thanks to you, my dearest Otis.
That face.
You again.
Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt.
Not too. I mean, you can do whichever one you want.
Tis fine. I shouldn't have trouble with the lines come the performance. After all, the script is my very own work. What does yours say?
I appreciate the offer, but there is no need. The script is my own work, you see, and I know Princess Fiend's lines even better than mine own.
Ha 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 ha.
Yeah. There is, however, a scene with which I struggle.
Hey, this looks like fun. Can I join in?
You as well? I thought I said I was busy.
You did, but we thought maybe we could help. You're getting ready for the founding celebration, yes?
I am, and if truth be told, we are in dire need of assistance. For this edition of the celebration, there is to be a play about the history of our realm for the children's enjoyment. But with fewer of us given form, we haven't even enough hands to carry out the production. Thus, I have been tasked with not only writing the script, but performing it as myself besides.
Calm down. It's all right. We really are happy to help any way we can. Just tell us what to do.
For the same reason the production is short-handed, it has become difficult to gather a crowd. I'd be obliged if you could spread word of the play to the children of Yesterland.
Consider it done. We'll take ourselves around and talk to the younglings.
Splendid. Oh, and to better appeal to them, we have adorable animal costumes for you to wear, together with your cheeriest bearing, of course.
All right. Anything to make the children happy.
We're gonna be chipmunks?
Yep.
Let's see. Yes, this one should be suitable for you. Does Wooklamot really need an animal costume?
Are we both going to be chipmunks? Oh, it's a glamour. I was confused for a moment when you handed me the device.
I have something in mind for you as well. Let me know when you are ready, and I shall activate it for you. Looks odd as an elephant is third. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Ready, are you? Then let us have you don your costume at once.
No, we're a bunny.
Marvelous! There's not a child that would fail to be delighted.
It really does suit you. Shruggers.
Now that you're suitably attired, I pray you go forth and promote our play to the children. Concentrate your efforts here, in the vicinity of the air cab station, and see that you make it fun. In the meantime, I shall continue my own preparations here. Should your costumes wear off, I shall provide you with another. Oh ho! A rabbit monster! You shall rue the day you cross paths with this royal knight. There's gonna be a play with knights and stuff? Come on, let's go and watch. We can ride the air cab later.
Is one of them up?
Peloton, 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 Peloton.
The lookout here. Unable to do this while wearing a guise. Absorbed Girl says, "Oh, are you here to look at Queen's Fiend too, Mr. Rabbit? That great big golden statue is exactly what she looks like. That's what my mom told me, and she's a scientist. My mom also told me that the terminal is a tomb. Her Majesty must watch over all of us from there." A tomb, huh? A play about the realm's founding? I love history. That sounds great. I'll let my mom know so we can go watch together. Thank you, Mr. Rabbit. Oh, hello there, Mr. Rabbit. What's the matter? Ah, the play, I know about it. They sometimes have performances over at the castle. I've seen it before, but I was gonna give it a miss. But you say it's special this time, then alright, I'll go. That's right, Sir Otis will be in the play as himself. You can't miss it.
Well, well, who should interrupt my air cab watching but a person in a silly costume? Let me guess, you're here to tell me about the play. Don't bother! I've seen it no less than 50 times already. Otis is going to be performing as himself? Now that's a new twist on an old classic. Alright, just for that, I'm willing to see the play again.
Mounting doesn't break the costume. But it looks like I have weird nose lights. Look, it's a rabbit. What is it? Want to play with us, do you? There's going to be a play about Queen's Fiend. I want to see it. We'll head to the castle right away. Thanks for telling us.
You've finished making your rounds? Excellent. I shall take the costume off your hands. Thanks to the two of you promoting the play in my stead, I could memorize the lines to my satisfaction. I am grateful beyond measure.
Don't mention it. It was fun meeting endless children.
Endless children? What an odd thing to say when we're endless ourselves.
It's, complicated. I'd explain it to you, but the play's due to start soon, isn't it?
Aye, very soon. I must needs make my way to the venue and see to the final preparations.
Let's talk later then. We'll be cheering you on from the crowd.
By all means, but hold on. What would you say to performing in the play as well?
Are you serious? Oh, definitely not. I've never done anything like that, and I don't think I can learn lines on such short notice.
Ha ha ha, rest assured. It wouldn't be a difficult part. What I have in mind for the two of you is a little sword play, a duel between an Alexandrian and Limbrum soldiers. That is certain to please the children, and it is without the need for words.
What do you think? This Alexandrian knight is going to take you down. Heh, that keen, are you? All right, you asked for it.
Then it's settled. I shall prepare your costumes for you, but you need but engage in a mock fight. Well, there isn't time for a rehearsal. The little mistakes are all in good entertainment. With that, I shall go and inform the troop members of the changes. Pray make your way to Proto-Alexandria and wait further instructions.
Is this gonna be a wanna be your canary? That's the castle where the terminal is. When we shut it down, Yesterland and the Endless Senate will also fade away. So let's give them a show to remember. And we'll remember them too. Them and what it is they seek to preserve. I click too fast.
Preserve through this celebration. Those are fancy rocks that those...
Yeah, they sure are.
Aether current close to here somewhere? There's an aether current close to here somewhere?
Southwest, it says.
I got one 144 yalms to the north.
Oh, there you go. We should take in the sights while we can, too. Do you want to take a big picture together in front of the big castle?
Sure.
Or... That's better. sound a little psychotic. It's kind of great. What do you think of this? Suppose I could add more lighting. BRB. Gotten your fill of pictures?
Uh-huh.
All right. All right.
Destinating?
Right, let's give it our best and have us some fun. Destinating.
Well, this seems to be the right place. What's on the program, I wonder?
And where are the others, for that matter?
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, tonight's performance is a story that takes place long, long ago. A great conflict rages over precious electrope, and the kingdom of Alexandria has been embroiled in the chaos. When the royal capital comes under siege, the kingdom's valiant knights lay their lives on the line for their beloved Princess Sphene. I bid you keep your handkerchiefs at hand. Now, without further ado,
I'm wearing your armor.
I beg your pardon? What a twist!
Oh, unbelievable.
You must flee! All of you! Princess Sphene!
Are you unharmed?
Oh, I am, thanks to you, my dearest Otis.
my dearest? And so, in no small part due to the valor of the royal knights, the kingdom succeeds in repelling the invaders. But their jubilation proves short-lived. For in mad defiance, the enemy unleashes a forbidden weapon which brings about a terrible calamity. Full many lose their lives. The good Queen Sphene, shining vision of hope, among them. Go to her! You're supposed to go to her!
What's happening?
Is it over already?
And then
Then, though the people grieved their queen's tragic passing, guided by her legacy of compassion, oh boy, they, worked hand in hand to overcome an age of hardship, and in time, they built a peaceful and prosperous Alexandria. A new Alexandria.
Pray forgive me. The memories. They had me in a vice grip.
All's well that ends well. I wouldn't dwell on it.
If I may ask, during your improvisation, you spoke of a new Alexandria. And so I'm given to wonder, do you hail from a time after mine own?
We do. And we're living people, not endless.
My word! That I should meet the living in this place. There is another question I dread to speak aloud. A question I couldn't bring myself to pose to newcomers out of fear of the truth. Alexandria. Does it still exist?
It does. It isn't quite the place you knew, but it endures. The descendants of your people walk its streets and live each day to the fullest as proud Alexandrians.
They live. We live. I had failed to protect my queen, but to hear that, it brings me a measure of peace.
You were there too, Otis. That is, an incarnation of you.
Of me? That's absurd. But wait, something comes back to me. When they were researching a means to resurrect Her Majesty, memory preservation or some such, I volunteered to be a test subject. No. It is a fog I cannot pierce. But pray, tell me, this incarnation of myself, what was it like?
Brave soul?
Yeah.
That's not all. He was a father in all but name to the new king, Gululja. Whatever you may have failed to do, you're the noblest of souls, Otis. And your deeds, your sacrifice, gave us hope that we sorely needed.
It is a miracle. Verily, there can be no other way to describe it.
It is. It really is. We bear the legacy of your other self, and we'd be glad to bear yours as well.
My, what comfort you offer! With such dependable souls to take up my shield, I may rest easy indeed. I beg you, watch over our new king. The war changed my queen. To her final moment, grief darkened her gentle countenance. I've not the honor of knowing Galulja, but I pray that for all his days, he shall have cause to smile.
We'll see to it he does, Otis. I swear.
Good that we got our picture in front of the castle. Ready to go?
Yeah.
They said the basement, right?
Ready?
Mm-hmm. Well, we're here. Are you having doubts? No, I'll do what I came to do. Just, the fonder you are of someone, the harder it is to say farewell. If you're ready, then I am too. Ready? All right. Let me just say a word about those we met here.
That night, he was the one who looked after Galulja. And now you follow in his footsteps.
And those of others as well. We've come to know how much Svin's people loved her, how much they yearned for peace. All of this we'll carry with us.
I see.
Feels like something should be trying to stop us soon.
Yeah.
I know it's not going to happen, but I kind of would love if they'd turn all the lights back on after the MSQ's done.
Yeah.
Just find some excuse to give me my pretty lights back. What Clement says. It's like waking up from a sweet dream to bitter reality. But I'll never forget my time with the Endless or the pain I feel now. We're more than memories stored in machines. As long as someone remembers us and carries on our legacy, we'll never truly fade away.
Uh-oh.
So far, there appears to be no change with the Meso Terminal, so let's take the opportunity to visit another zone. A Zyle volcano in the northeast. The place with the volcano, eh? And I suppose we're using the zip line again. You know it. Just like before, I'll take care of the guard at the Gate of Remembrance. Come, let's head back.
Do you want to eat?
I feel like if you're going out to shop for it, then getting started now might be the right time.
Did you see what I put in chat?
Oh, did we finally get level 100 quests?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have to swap. It's okay though, I got like a third of a level doing it this way. So we're lunching?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Gonna check on my retainers then. And we can open up the next level of hunts. Alright, I am going to put away dishes.